All right, good morning. Ikechukwu Gwede here. Today is Friday, March 13th, 2026. It's the last day of the week here, and the market just pretty much opened up here. Um, so, yesterday was an interesting day. It was really, uh, you know, it wasn't really a profitable day for me. I got into a trade and I got out because it was not the type of day that I would normally trade. But I did indeed trade this day on my prop firm and I lost money on the prop firm, but I made money on the small account. It is what it is. It was a very horrible day indeed. Um, well, today let's take a look at let's take a look at the analysis and see what's going on. A look at today uh, mostly shows that the trend is looking green. This is a daily chart. This is looking green. It's looking bullish, right? It mostly shows that drop down on the 4 hours. It also shows that drop down on the 1 hour. It also shows that. So it's looking a little bit bullish, and I am inclined to get in now. I'm inclined to get in now, even though I just wanted to wait. So I'm going to get in on this trade. It's looking bullish, and I think this today will end green, if I'm not mistaken, though. But if I'm gonna be getting long here, my stop would be down here on this low. So yeah, I'm gonna be going long here. Uh, Typically, I would not be doing this, especially since especially on days that are not obvious, on days that the trend is not yet clear. But I think that this trend is clear. It looks to me what it would be, what it might be, and I'm expecting a green day. Not saying that red day is not possible; it is possible, but I'm expecting a green day today, and that is why I'm going long now with just one contract. Going long with just one contract for now because I believe this could still pull back. I'm gonna be adding more as it goes up, whatever the case might be. So though I would have preferred for a pullback, a little bit of a pullback, and then going long there, but this is totally fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I can just go in on this long now. This one contract, the stop would be right here. But I'm willing to ride this and wait for even if it drops down or pull back. I'm willing to ride it. I don't mind riding it. But I'm gonna be getting in one contract for now. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna be holding this. I do have quite a lot of confidence in this trade. That's why I'm getting on this trade. Again, too early on this trade. I have a lot of confidence in the trade. I'm gonna be adding more contracts. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding more to this contract as it keeps on going up. The only thing that um, so this is beautiful. It's going up to our direction. The only thing that I think it still bounce back. I think it will still bounce back. There has to be a reversal. There's gonna might be a reversal, and then to the upside. That is the only thing that I can think of. but I'm gonna be going along here and gonna be adding. I'm gonna be adding more as it moves up. Um, yeah, I think at this at one point this is gonna bounce back. It has to bounce back. Yeah, it has to bounce back. Yeah, it has to bounce back. Yeah, it has to bounce back. Now the volatility is kind of coming creeping back because just this alone is just about this 150-minute candle is about 35 points or sorry 31 points. So the volatility is creeping back up, which is I guess which is good, which is really good. All right, so I want to see what's going to happen here now. I maybe add more contrast to this. I want to see what's going to happen here now. Yeah, I want to add more to this. I want to add more to this. I want to add more to this. I want to add more here. Yeah, this is such a, such a different day. Every day days are not the same. Yeah, I'm gonna add more there. I'm gonna add one more there. It may probably come back down because I was hoping that there will be a retracement. It may probably come back down. Um, yeah, this is so different. The price activity itself is different. I can feel it. It's so different. The way that it moves is different. It's just something else, really. All right. So far, the trend, the direction of the market is up. It's agreeing to our thesis, which is good. Which is good. So now there's a pullback now. Um, let's see. So there's this a little bit of this pullback there. Is here. Yeah. All right. So a little bit of this pullback there. I think it's totally healthy though. It's totally healthy if you ask me. I might probably pull back more. I won't be surprised if it does that. Um, so every day is different, isn't it? All right, so there's just a little bit of pullback here. Well, the candle hasn't even closed. The 15-minute candle hasn't even closed. So wait for it to close. Yeah, this is different from my typical trades because my typical trades I will have to wait, force myself to wait. Today I'm kind of getting in there. Normally I would not be doing this. Honestly, I would not be doing this. I would not be getting in too early like this. But you know, I kind of have a little bit of confidence in this trade. My confidence, I have quite a lot of confidence in this trade, in terms of going to the upside. So now risk management is something that I have to always keep in mind. So I've got to know in this trade, if it starts to come down, if it does come down here, then I have to then I could be wrong in my could be totally wrong in my assertion. Then I may have to start mitigating risk, which means I have to kick out one contract and just hold the other one. And that's the reason why I don't like getting in too early, especially with the market closes, because with the market open, because you get stuff like this. You get a lot of bouncing around and a lot of volatility. This is the reason why I don't like doing it. But on days that the trend is really clear to me, I do like to do it. I do like to get in, but always with risk management in view. Yeah, actually, the risk, I will be more worried on the 1 hour if this closes red. If this candle 1 hour candle closes red, I think then I would be really worried. But as long as this candle closes green, I will still be worried though, but not as much. Yeah, so this is just the reason, the annoying thing with early entries is that with market open, the early entries can be a little bit annoying, honestly. But I mean, it is what it is. My thesis still holds true, hasn't yet changed. I gotta deal with that early entry. That's all. Yeah, this contract that I bought, this contract, I would typically like to add it here, not up there, but that's totally fine. It's totally fine. Okay, all right. So this is good. It's pushing back up. Let's hope that this pushes back up there and stays right over there. Stays at the top. Yeah, I really gotta stop buying, like those early contracts. I really just, I gotta stop doing it. Um, you know, Buying right after market open, I really gotta stop doing that. Because I just hate holding through all that, bouncing around. And again, most of my losses come from that. From that, the first hour of the market open, most of my losses come from that. So I really have to stop doing that. So yeah, I would have loved to add that this second contract. I would have loved to add it somewhere around here, or even there, instead of adding it at the top there. But it's already it's fine. It's already good. So let's just watch. Hope on as this as this continues to go up there. It's my hope there. Okay. All right. So just about what it is anyway. All right. Do like that. So I can see what I'm doing. The maximum number of contracts that I can add is 3 contracts. I feel like this might pull back before going up again, and that is just what I'm most really worried about. Is like it might pull back before going up again. I feel like that's gonna be the case. Why do I feel that? I feel like that's gonna be the case, right? So, and I'm already too over leveraged. It should be not two contracts. It should be at least just 1 contract, not 2 contracts. So I may have to drop 1 contract, and I may have to drop 1 contract. That I think I want to do that. I'm gonna have to drop 1 contract. Until it starts going up again, and then I can put it back on. I'm thinking about it. I think I'm not just thinking about it, but that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to drop 1 contract, the one in profit, not the one in loss. Like I'm not really trading this the way I wanted. I wanted to be trading it. So, um, okay. All right. Just for the risk management purposes, I'm gonna have to drop this one here when it gets in profit, if it ever does get in profit, and because this, which is not bad. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like this is gonna come down. Yeah, this is honestly this is not the way that I normally trade, but and it's just kind of disrupting my whole my whole. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a reversal at some point. I do not know, but I feel like that's gonna be the case. Uh, there might well this is the reversal we're seeing now, but I feel like it could go lower there. I'm looking from the time frame, the high time frame there, but actually maybe I could be wrong. Um, I could be wrong. right, 1 minute before that 15 minutes candle closes. Okay, still pushing down. All right, so the 15-minute candle has closed. It closed red. So I'm kind of conflicted in a way. Okay, all right. I'm liking what I'm seeing on the high time frame though. Yeah, actually, you know what? I want to close this. Because I'm too over leveraged. I want to close that. I want to close that first and see what happens here. Because if it starts to come down, I just want to be cool in the way that I think. So I'm gonna close that. It's nothing but let's just watch what happens here. I'm still gonna enter a trade, but I want to see what happens here. There's a little bit of conflict in terms of the 1 hour chart and the 4 hour chart. So that conflict is what I am not quite sure. So let's see. Yeah, the 1 hour chart doesn't look right. If you take a look at the 1 hour chart, it almost doesn't look good. It feels like there's gonna be a retracement and then maybe a continuation of that. That's what it feels like. And in that sense, I also almost feel like I should be taking this one out here too. But evidently this is going to be a green day. It's looking like it, right? So it's looking like it. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Where would I? Yeah. So it's actually pulling back down. If you can take a look on the 15 minutes. So, yeah, yeah. So that entry was way too early. Was way too early. Well, anyway, let's see. Yeah, I had to get out of that one. I had to get out of that one contract because I can hold two contracts like that. So it still looks like it's still gonna be a green day, but from this 1 hour chart, there might be a pullback before it starts going up, and that even makes me think that this is really 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 high. I don't like this entry. This is, oh my god, man, this is the reason why I don't like trading first few hours of the market. This is because now I gotta worry about this. Yeah, but if I stayed out of this, I would be all right. But okay, it's okay. I'm thinking what I have to do now. Because if I could be on the wrong side of the trend, the whole day could do that. The whole day, in fact, this could actually change red. So I'm thinking about this now. Should I be getting out or what? I'm really thinking about it. Should I be getting out? Take this loss and get out? Should I be doing that? So right here looks like a reasonable stop for me to get out on the 1 hour, just because I really don't know. This is a little bit challenging though. It's a little bit challenging price action, but it should not be though. It should not be if I did not get in that too early. Yeah, and that even reminds me, I have to stop trading that early. I have to stop trading the first hour. I have to stop doing that, especially when the price is just crooked. Yeah, something is almost not right to me. It doesn't seem right. Um, okay. All right. So it's pushing back up there, but my God, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I really don't like the fact that I got in too early on this trade. I really don't like that. And this entry here is just garbage. I could take that loss, but you know, my thought exactly is that this is going to be a green day, especially it shows it on the higher time frame. But it shows it, but it could still be a red day. Does not mean that it cannot be a red day. It can still be a red day. Ah, man, I'm caught up in this. 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 So what do I do now? Um, what do I do now? Should I just take the loss and move on, or what? Though on the 15 minutes chart, I may have to. On the 15 minutes chart, I'm seeing something entirely different. I'm seeing a different thing on the 15 minutes chart, which I may have to think about if I have to take a loss. So yeah, this is the problem with early entries is that early entries you almost second guess yourself. On the 15 minutes chart, this is 78.6. If it crosses this here, then I may think about getting out. I actually may get out just because I don't want to hold it. Even though I think it could be a green day, it's not. It's not going up right away. It's going down. This could, it's going down. It's not going up. Um, so I don't want to be. I think it may be a green dip, but the chart may not think that. The chart may actually, the market may actually want to go down, right? So, then I'll have to take a loss or whatever the case might be, because this is not the 15 minutes chart. The 1 hour chart looks a little bit bearish, right? So, um, there we go. All right, so this is where I'm gonna call it a loss, and just move on. Because this is just another lesson for me on early entries, to always wait for the market to show you what it wants to do. Right. So I rather get out than hold this nonsense and to get a loss on it. The stop loss is just right over there. Any lower than that, then I'm gonna be jumping out. Yeah, the sad thing is that it may eventually end green, but I'll be missing out on a lot if I get trapped in that, because it will be getting trapped, right? So yeah, this really pisses me off in a way, but it is what it is. I think I probably have learned my lesson today that I should not be getting in too early. I have to wait for the market direction. I have to wait, and indeed, this is a form of trade. It is a form of trade. I did not even wait. Um, I wasn't patient enough. It was a form of trade. So down over here, that is the stop for me, and then I'll be getting out. So I'm gonna mark that there. I'll have to take a loss on it and move on. Then again, I'm thinking, should I be taking a loss on it though, or just holding that and trading? But I don't. Even though I think it could be a green day, the market may not agree with me. Uh, the market may not agree with me. It could actually be a red day, right? So and if it's gonna be a red day, the whole day, there's gonna be more loss than this, right? So because it could come all the way down here, which I'm not willing to handle that, and it's gonna affect my, it's gonna affect today's trading, right? It's gonna affect that. So I can't afford, I can't afford that. All right, so it's indeed coming down. I have to get out. I have to get out. That is my stop, though. That is my stop. I have to get out. This is just, yeah, this is not what I was looking forward to. Yeah, the week has been hard, no doubt. This week has been hard, so it's indeed coming down, touching that stop. So this is a stop. This is, I think, I have to get out here because you know I think it's gonna be a green day, but the market is telling me, oh, it might be a red day. Yeah, I have to get out. Yep, I have to get out. Take that loss. It does suck, but it is what it is. The entry was, I got in too early. It's a lesson for me to not be doing that. So I accept it. I take it for what it is. It's all good. Yeah, that was an error. That was a mistake. That was the trade should not have happened. So now we wait. I'm gonna wait till at least 10:30 to see what's gonna happen here before I can decide to take a trade. But it's a tough lesson for me to learn this. You know, don't always rush a trade. Don't always be rushing trades. Don't always be rushing trades. It's a tough lesson, but I take that. It's all good. Yeah, I had to get out there. Yeah, even before I got into this trade, I knew that something was not right because I knew there would be on the 1 hour chart, it was clear on the 1 hour chart, but it wasn't clear on the 15 minutes. On the 1 hour chart, it was clear that, this in fact says that, tells me that, there has to be a retracement. This could actually go lower, but I'm going to wait now. I don't think it's going to be a red day. It could be a red day. And that is the reason, knowing that it could be a red day, that's the reason why I got out. But we'll wait. It's all good. Yeah, it's this mistake is my fault because if I had been patient, if I had just waited, I would have, I wouldn't be in this, and I wouldn't be caught up in this nonsense, right? So, and yeah, it's my fault there. So yeah, it's all good. So no, I'm not willing to go short. It's not gonna be. It doesn't look like a. It's gonna be a red day. It looks like it's gonna be a green day. But the market could still do whatever it wants to do, which is totally fine. Um, yeah. I do agree. This week has been a little bit harder. It has been a little bit hard than it would normally be. It has been really hard, in a way it has been hard. Um, but it's only hard if you have no patience, if you can't wait, and you really have to follow your rules. So for me, today is one of those days that, I did not follow the rule and I paid for it. I'm happy that I paid for it though, because it means I have to, have to follow the rule. If I made profit from this mistake here, it's only gonna reward, you know, those same, bad habits, right? So, all right, so there we go. On the 15 minutes, it's still going lower, right? So, I'd rather get out there than hold this and it gets down here, which is quite possible, right? So then, I will be in drawdown and I cannot afford to think about that. I cannot afford to think very clearly if I'm in drawdown, right? So yeah, yeah. This is what I thought it would be. I thought there would be a retracement, a correction, and that of course happened. That is what is happening right now. But even though I thought that, I was not patient enough to actually wait for that to happen. Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it's good that I got out there. At least now I can think. Um, Now I can see, and I can think without any being clouded by by the loss. All right, so just get out there. All right, so clearly it's going down. It's still going down. It's not going up. I may actually go short, but I'm not gonna be going short there. I just want to see. I want to be sure that I just want to be sure. I want to see some few things there before I actually go short. All right, so this is now flipping on the daily. It's now flipping from green to red, something that I think would not be possible. But of course, you can see that is what is happening. I want to see. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes just to kind of be sure of what's going on here. Yeah, interesting. Whew, what a day. I may actually go short. I may actually go short. May actually go short, but I'm not gonna be taking any trades now. I'm gonna wait. Start waiting there anyways. Yeah, it's difficult. It's a difficult price action. It's a hard. It's not an easy price action. This week has been hard. Makes me wonder what next week would be. Would next week be the same or next week be a little bit different? Yeah. Um, yeah. It's not. I think it's a little bit hard. I agree to that. It's hard. The price action itself is hard. Yesterday was also hard. Did not even trade much yesterday. Today is also the same thing. But today is much more better than yesterday. I gotta admit to that. But nonetheless, it's not very easy. It's hard. It's a little bit hard. It's a little bit challenging. A little bit challenging, of course. A little bit. Okay. All right. Still waiting here. I'm still gonna wait more. Interesting. Interesting price action. Very challenging indeed. This week has been very challenging. Very challenging. There's actually a news today at 8:30, and there was one at 10 o'clock a.m. The core PCE and the Jones job. Yeah, this even on a news week, it has been challenging. Has been really challenging. I gotta say, I must admit that has been challenging. Has not price action has not been smooth. It was smooth a couple of weeks, but this week is not smooth. It is challenging. Um, okay, all right. It's good. It's good. Hmm. Yeah, it almost feels like it's gonna be a red day, not a green day. Though it could be a green closing day. It could be a green closing day, but the intraday price activity would be, looks like it's gonna be a red intraday price activity, and that is what we're seeing right here. Because if it's gonna be green, it would already be going green, but it's going down, right? So that is what you see here. I would assume, can only imagine that for maybe down in the afternoon, it could pull back a little bit. It could come to the upside. It could possibly do that, but all right. I want this 15 minutes candle to close. Then I can decide what I want to do. I can probably think about going short, and going short. My stop probably would be here on that short, on that stop. This, which is, let me see if I can afford it. Would be about, from this point, maybe about 30, 28 points. If I get in short here, it will be 28 points. But if I get in short higher, then it will be lot less risk. If I get in lower, it will be much more risk. Let's see. I'm willing to take the risk though. This other loss that I had here was not supposed to happen, but it's a price that I paid for not following my rule, and it's a price. So it's totally okay. That's okay with me. Yeah, I wait for the 15 minutes candle to close, then I can think about what I want to do. I wait. So it's 4 minutes until that candle closes. Six. Yeah, I'm kind of willing to risk that. I'm only gonna be risking about, actually, that's a lot. That's a lot of risk. Uh, 30 points. Yeah, that's a lot of risk. 30 points. I'm gonna be risking that 30, actually 20 on the 1 hour, 28 points. Not really on 30 points on the 1 hour. So it's top here, not there, which is not bad. Which is not bad. I mean, I don't mind risking that. Yeah, I don't mind risking that. I really don't mind risking that. Yeah, I really don't mind risking that. Okay, I'm gonna go in short here. I'm gonna go one. The stop will be right here. This here, not there. If it's there, then that's a lot of risk. But the stop is right over there. I'm gonna go that and see what happens. So that's about 28 points, 20 points or so, something like that. Um, Let me actually be sure. It's about 20, 26, 20, 26 points. I'm totally okay with that. 26 points in risk. So let's say if it starts going down, I may add more, but trust I don't really trust the bearish action itself. Um, I don't really trust it, right? Yeah, I'm okay to risk 20, 26 points, if that's what the risk is. I don't mind risking that. Honestly, I don't mind. But if I do lose that, I think I'm gonna be done for today though. Um, Yeah, that is. Yeah, I literally bought at the top. Literally bought at the top. Okay. Let's see what happens. This doesn't even look good. The 15 minutes doesn't look good. Like, look at the way it looks. Yeah, it feels like it's gonna go take out that stop again. What a day for me today. Oh my God. All right. If it takes me out, I'm done for today. That's simple as that. Um, yeah, if it takes me out, I'm done. If it takes me out, I'm done for the day. Um, yeah. Though, I mean, again, you can look at it. The daily looks bullish, right? It does look bullish on the daily. Um, yeah, this is not what I want to be seeing. If I'm bearish, if I want it to go down, but this is not what I want to be seeing. Yeah, it's indeed a difficult price. It's I'm caught up in this now, um, and now it could flip up to go up. Uh, yeah, what a day for me. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. Lost back to back, lost back to back. Oh my God, what a day. Yeah, this is the first time this has happened though in a long time. Oh my God. Lost back to back, back to back, back to back. Oh my God. Wow. Whew. Yeah, this shouldn't be this hard though. It shouldn't be this hard because I mean, it really shouldn't be hard. I should be making money today and I'm losing money. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, my stop loss still holds there. Still holds true. Yeah, I think should expect that. I was hoping to see this, just because this is what I was hoping to see before I can go long. But I got in too early and that messed me up. And then I was thinking of going short and also that messed me up. So um, it is. I probably should be getting out now. But I don't think I want to be going long again. I don't think I want to be trading again after this. I have to I have to take a break here. Yeah, I know what all this is. So it's bouncing again, and it's gonna flip green like it should be. It's gonna flip green. Yeah, this is precisely what I had expected. This is what is happening now is precisely what I thought would happen. What I thought it would happen, but I'm on the wrong side of the. I'm not really trading it the way that I thought it would be. Right. So okay. All right. Back to back loss. All right. It's all good. I can live with it. I can live with that for sure. So what am I gonna be doing here? I'm gonna have to be because I this is not what yeah, if it's gonna be going down red, especially this candle. If this hourly candle closes this way, this is like 10:34. If it closes like this, then I could jump out and just go long again. Um, but we'll wait. The stop on this trade is right over here. It's right here. That's the stop on this trade. Yeah. I mean, actually, I have to get out of this. Not. I mean, I have to get out at some point and not even trade this because the whole morning is not. The whole this whole morning trade is not going well. It's all like bouncing around and doing nothing. Um, if I come down in the afternoon, I may actually make money in the afternoon and not here in the morning because it's just so bouncy and it's all over the place. Yeah, I'll wait for this 1 hour candle to close. If it closes like this, then I'm gonna flip bullish. I'm gonna take a loss there and flip bullish. But if it closes red, then I have to be worried. Yeah, this is really a challenging price action. This is not normal. This is not this is hard. This is actually hard. This is very hard. This is very hard. So just one contract. Now, no, I'm not gonna be adding to this trade. Um, it's not what I want to see, anyways. Man, this is challenging stuff. Challenging stuff. It's challenging price action. Whew, man. I hope next week will be better, man. Because this week is just trash. This week is just trash. I hope next week will be much better than this. Because this is just very embarrassing, very annoying. I just hope. I don't know. I just hope. Uh, while we wait for the 1 hour candle to close, I'm just gonna take a look at the news here. Some of the news here. Crude oil price slips after recent. Crude oil price slipped after recent surge. Yes, it was down. The Fed's preferred inflation measure due today. That's the PCE, which came out today. Even though this is a news day, it's not doing much. The price itself is not doing much. Adobe stock drops as CEO set to step down. Auto Beauty stock slides as outlook comes up short. And that's pretty much that. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna, because what I'm thinking this might do is on the 15 minute. Well, let's see. What I'm actually looking at now is the 5 minute. The 1 hour. I want to see what the 1 hour does. That's what's gonna advise me on what to do to get out with a loss, to hold the trade, and if ever I'm gonna add more, to add more. That's the case. But uh, today being a challenging action, I'd rather not add anything here, especially not to the downside. I can add to the upside, but not to the downside. Okay, wait for this 1 hour candle to close, see what happens. If it does, close like this, you know, that's, I gotta be worried. I gotta get out. If it closes like this, I have to get out. If it ever closes like this, I have to get out. Whether I loss or profit, I have to get out. But if it does closes, if it does close down lower, I may still hold this. In fact, I could still possibly hold it, but I'm not liking this price activity. I'm not liking this. It feels like I'm in a trap, right? It feels like I'm in a trap. I could still get out, even if it closes low. I could still jump out and be done for the day. But let's see what happens. Yeah, difficult day indeed. Okay, all right, it's going down lower, which is good. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's a good thing it's going down lower. So I feel like I should be adding more there now, but I'm not. But I'm scared now. Uh, yeah, this is not. I'm not gonna be doing that just because this is not. I won't be doing that now. Um, I'll just hold this one contract and see what happens. Yeah, what a scary stuff, man. Hmm. Yeah, I'm beginning to think. I'm beginning to think this is, this is not easy. This price action is difficult. It's not easy to read this. Like they don't even know what if it's gonna be a red. I mean, look at the daily chart. Just look at the way it looks. It looks nasty. Oh boy. Yeah, normally I will be adding more now, but I'll be adding more to this trade, but I'm just like really scared. And also, if it was a bullish, if it was going up, I would probably be adding more. But I don't have confidence on this trade, and that's the reason why I'm not adding more. Just no confidence in the trade. But I should be adding more though. I should be adding more because this is now it's going down, right? It's not going up, it's going down. So it's tells me that my bullish thesis was wrong, even though by the end of the day, the end of the market close, it could still flip green. But right now, it's telling me that this is going down. It's going down, right? That's what it tells me. It tells me that it's going down. Actually, that reminds me, if I had just waited, this would have been a very beautiful trade for me. Because I will be now short more, and I'll be making good money with this. Anyways, what it is. Okay, all right. So it's actually pretty clear to me now, pretty obvious to me now on the higher and the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, it looks like that, but you always, of course, you could Could do something else, whatever. Yeah. I'm going to be taking profit on, just take profit, on some of these, maybe one, because I feel like it might bounce, and it's gonna bounce anyway. Um, but there's still some 10 points to catch here. Still possible some 10 points that I could catch some 10 points. Really, even some, it could be 20 points even. Yeah, some like, 30 more points possible. 30 more points possible. 30 more points is possible. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, if I had held that, yeah, there's no way that I could. I'm thinking if I held my that loss there, there's no way that I could be able to do well with that. Okay, I'm going to take a profit. I'm going to take a profit there on this trade because I want to take this profit. I'm going to take that profit. Uh, yeah. Well, I'll still wait. If it bounces back up again, I could still take a shot again. I could still take a shot. Or I could just close the trade and come back, at 1 p.m. or so, and just take a trade like that. Yeah, it could still go lower. It could still go lower. Yeah, and it will actually still go lower. It will. It will. It will. I got out because my confidence in this trade is a little bit poor. And there you see it. It's already bouncing back. Um, it's already bouncing back. So I literally got out at the bottom there, at the bottom. So it's already bouncing back. All right, it's a break even day, 24. It's a break even day. Whew. Yeah, I want to add more short, but I don't. I don't really trust this trade here today. What I'm going to do though is this may be maybe it for the small accounts. I'm gonna have to come back and try the afternoon trade. Try and see if I can get something there. That's actually where there will be more trade. That's actually where, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, that is where there will be more trade. Look at that. I can actually try, because this is, yeah, I can actually go short there. 15 minutes. I can actually go short there. Yeah, I'm gonna go short there. It's good. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna go short there. That's a good one. Really, that's a good one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this one will be my last trade. If I take profit there, I'll take a loss, whatever the case might be. But that will be my last trade there. I would be done. Yeah, it's actually not. Honestly, it's not even worth it. The profit is not even worth the profit. The profit and the loss, uh, risk to reward is not even worth it. That's not even worth it. All right. I'm going to. Uh, I think I'm going to jump out. I'm going to get out, uh, because I got things to do anyways. Um, yeah, this is a trade that I don't even. Yeah, this is I gotta get out of this trade. It's a trade that I don't have much confidence on. Right, I don't have much confidence in this trade. Right, since I don't have much confidence in this trade, um, you know, I don't really don't have much confidence in this trade. I don't. Yeah, it could go lower, but I mean, I don't have much confidence in the trade. Um, it could go lower. Um, but I just feel like I'll make my money more from this afternoon. If I come back in the afternoon, I'll make my money there. Ooh. All right. Um, I'm gonna close that. It could go lower. Just no confidence in this trade, honestly. There's no confidence in this trade. There's no confidence in this trade. There is no confidence in this trade. Yeah, eventually it will go lower, but I'm just not comfortable. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Not happy with it. The risk itself is not. I'm not happy with the risk itself, because with the risk, if I'm gonna go in 6 minutes to that candle closes, I'm worried that next one hour candle could give the. Can he actually do that? I don't think it was gonna do that. I don't think it's gonna do that, but it's possible that it could do that. Yeah, I mean, there's still more points to be caught here. There's at least 24 more points to be caught. There are 21 more points to be caught here, if not even more than that. Honestly, there is more points to be caught here, uh, and I'm just like at least 20, 30 more, even 30 more points to be caught, even 30 more points. but it's okay. Um, I think I'm choosing not to trade it. I'm choosing to stay away from it. I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna come back in the afternoon and see if there's a trade. If there's a trade, I will take it. I think I believe that's where that is where I will make my money from. Right. So this I don't like the risk. That's the only issue with this is I don't like the risk. And for the fact that I've already lost money here, it even makes it more uncomfortable for me too, right? So, but I mean, it's eventually gonna go down more. Yeah, it's gonna go down more. I think that 20 more points, I would say, if not even more than that, actually, if not even more than that. Yeah, as you can see, it's going down more. Yeah, it's still going down lower. Yeah, yeah, at least 20, even 30 more points from here. It's quite possible. 30 more points from here is really possible. Oh my God, I'm so happy that I got out. I'm so happy that I got out of that long position that I had. This position right here with yeah, I'm so happy that I did that. Um, okay, it's still going down lower, but I'm already out. Um, yeah, it's totally fine. That is totally fine. Yeah, I'm choosing now to kind of stay out, even though it doesn't even make any sense at this point. But yeah, there we go. Massive candle coming, dropping. Yeesh, that's all good. It's all good. I've missed pretty much it. It's all good. Yeah, it was a crazy day indeed. Okay, all right. So I think clearly now on the daily, it's looking more bearish, but it could still flip. It could still flip. It could still flip, right? Looking more bearish than bullish. The weekly also looks bearish now. So yeah, it could still flip. That is what I'm gonna be targeting down during the after 1 p.m. or so. Yeah, it's beautiful. There's gonna be a much better trade at 1 p.m. 12 p.m. So than there would be now, right? So I mean, there's still a good trade now, but the risk doesn't even make sense to me. Though I can actually talking about it now. This paints a much better picture to me on the 15 minutes because before it did not. I was not sure. But in 15 minutes, this paints a clear picture that this is gonna be a red. It's not gonna be a green, and that is almost clear now. So if this candle, 1 hour candle closes, the next 1 hour candle, there's still at least there's still like honestly there is still at least uh, 20 more points, right? There's still at least 20 more points to catch. There's still 20 more points possible, right? So even at least 16 more points, which is still something, anyways. Um, yeah, which in that case, I think I may actually, because now it makes sense to me now. I can see it very clearly now than it was a few minutes ago. So I could still go in a trade here. I could still take this trade. Yeah, I can still take this trade, and I will still take this. I'm gonna take it. So 1 minute before that candle closes, I want to see a slight pullback on the 15 minutes before I can take that trade. Before I can jump in, I want to see that pullback a little bit. I want to see it pull back a little bit. Yeah, so this is what I want to see, a little bit more, a little bit more. bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more of the pullback, a little bit more, a little bit more. I want to see more. I want to see more. If I don't get more, I probably wouldn't. I would not touch it. I want to see more pullback and um, and a continuation down on the 1 hour. Be that pullback that I'm looking for. Man, I'm kind of tempted to jump in there, but I think there will be a pullback. I want to get in on a pullback. If I don't get the pullback, I'm not gonna be getting in. Yeah, that's fine. If I don't get the pullback, I won't get in. Yeah, if I don't get it, I won't get in. Yeah, if I don't get the pullback, I'm not gonna be getting in. I just let it, go on. I want to see that pullback. Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm not gonna be getting in there. Nope, that is the bottom. Um, I want to see that pullback, and then yeah, if I don't see that, I'm not gonna be getting in. All right, it's still going lower. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be chasing that. Nope, not gonna be chasing that. Okay. Yeah, there might even be. I wanted to see a pullback to 23.6, but I think it might 23.6. 28.2. Um, well, 23.6, 38.2. Yeah, I want to see that pullback there. Yeah. All right. Uh, um, you know, I think the pullback might be this, but I honestly I think I'm just gonna be done for today. Um, I missed this leg. I missed this whole thing here. Well, I cut some of it, but but this loss here kind of messed me up. This loss here on this long really messed me up. Really messed me up because if it wasn't for this loss, I would actually be I would really be in good profit now. But it really messed me up. Oh my God, it's all good. I'm not willing to. Like, I mean, I'm just. I'm not willing to. I feel like I should be done for today. I think I'm gonna be done for today. Honestly, um, I will still take a trade in the afternoon if I get it. If there's any good trade in the afternoon, I will still take it. Um, so the only thing with this trade is that if I take this here, where will my stop be? Well, the reasonable stop will be up here, but if you're gonna put your stop up here, you might as well stop trading. The risk to reward is not worth it. Dropping down 15 minutes, stop could be here, but that's even still too high. Uh, yeah. Anyway, instead of risking that, I rather wait the afternoon to see. I rather wait in the afternoon. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait in the afternoon. It does make sense. Yeah. All right. So this is it for today. I'm gonna be stopping the stream. Also, I have to get something done. Uh, this is it. This will be it for me. I'm not gonna be going long on this trade. Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow. Back again. Back again on Monday. So see what happens there.